Hey, 8th graders. So for this assignment, we're going to be looking at some of the vocabulary and the important concepts in order for you to complete your first blog post, which is kind of like a Facebook post or something like that. And we're going to be looking at some of the qualities and characteristics of characters that make them who they are. So the next slide, you're going to see a series of names. They're fictional characters, mostly cartoon. And what I'm going to ask you to do is first look at the list and then try to sort them according to their characteristics. So for this assignment, I'm going to go through the directions. Then I'm going to have you download this assignment into Google Classroom, and I want you to follow the directions. So you have column A: Harry Potter, Superman, Batman, SpongeBob, Perry the Platypus, Pongo and Perdita, Luke Skywalker, Charlie Brown, Jerry, Bugs Bunny, The Federation, Smurfs, Peter Pan, Shrek, Little Orphan Annie, Sully, Stargirl, and the Baudelaire Orphans. So your job is to figure out what all of those characters have in common and give it a label. Column B, we have Dr. Doofenshmirtz, the Joker, Lord Voldemort, Wicked Witch of the West, Lex Luthor, Count Olaf, the Klingons, Cruella de Vil, Abominable Snowman, Tom, Wile E. Coyote, Miss Hannigan, Sheriff of Nottingham, Captain Hook, Prince Charming, Scar, and President Snow. And again, look at those characters. If you don't know who they are, look them up. Figure out who these characters are and what story they belong to. And again, once you figure out what these characters in column B have in common, I want you to come up with a name for that column. Then in column C, we have these random names: Hillary Kimball, Dorothy, Plankton, Roadrunner, Randall, Robin Hood, Lucy, Katniss Everdeen, Darth Vader, Simba, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Elmer Fudd, and Gargamel. And what you need to decide is, taking this list, each one of these belongs in list A or B. So you have to decide, does Hillary Kimball belong in list A or does she belong in list B? And you're going to write it on the blank. Go through the list. Does Dorothy belong in list A or list B? And go through the list that way. And then when you're done, what I want you to do is see if you can match the character from column A that matches a character from column B. So I'll give you an example. In column A, we have Harry Potter, and his match in column B is Lord Voldemort. So for every character in list A, they have a character in list B. And hopefully that will help you figure out what characteristics these different characters have. So everyone in column A has similar characteristics. Everyone in column B has similar characteristics. And the characters in column C need to be sorted into either columns A or B. And like I said, if you've never heard of some of these, look them up, ask a friend, and then this will help us move on to the next part of our lesson, which is blog post number 1 in KidBlog.